Let's dance indeed. So we see du Plessis in the green and Perez is in the black.
Look at the confidence from Perez. Power stance, comes out wide.
The fight clock is brought to you by Modelo.
Perez under pressure immediately, covering tight. Perez, look how comfortable he is though. You can tell he's the veteran, the UFC veteran here.
Nice left hand there by Perez out of that southpaw stance.
Ooh, nice right hand there from du Plessis. Lots of kicks early though. He's got to pace himself a little bit here, I think.
Yeah, there was a lot of excitement in his corner.
Yeah.
I mean, really, really happy to be here making his UFC debut. But those octagon jitters are a real thing.
Well, he certainly looks in shape for it. That man hasn't had a chocolate bar in a while.
Good work by Perez, slipping his way out of those kicks and landing some of his own.
Looks like he's okay. Nice feint there. That's a big slapping kick to the midsection.
That hurt du Plessis.
Yes,
It pulled his elbow tight,
Yep.
you could tell. Nice chopping outside low kick though.
This fight's a reset for Marcus Perez, and he looks like he's imbued with a real sense of something tonight, just something different.
Du Plessis does do well under pressure though. He's got good counter striking when he's backed up. He's been against some really, really impressive strikers in his career, and he's managed to overcome.
Yeah, I think that's just it. I think he's a little anxious right now. It's the debut, so you got to calm down and find your rhythm. But Perez is forcing that a little bit by having all this pressure on him and being so relaxed in there.
Paul, when you've had so many fights fall through, what's it like to finally, after so many camps, get to make the walk and express yourself?
It's challenging. I mean, going into the UFC for the first time, especially after having the experience that du Plessis has, it's kind of overwhelming. And for Perez, I mean, he's just so excited to get back in there and make a statement right now. So you got a clash of kind of nervous energies going on, whereas you see how Perez handles it differently, right? It's fun for him. He embraces that moment. But you can see it seems to be stressing out du Plessis just a little bit right now. Now he's trying to press forward and find his own offense.
Du Plessis doing a good job of chopping into the outside of the leg of Marcus Perez. But one thing that I am seeing is he's leaning away as he's throwing his kick.
Oh, nice catch and return there by Perez.
Yeah, that was a good counter, but then there was a counter like you talked about, Dan, from du Plessis.
His head's staying on the center line as he's throwing those kicks. And Perez has got the confidence and the power to come over the top and knock him off balance. And he's already breathing heavy as well. Those octagon jitters are kicking in, I feel.
It might not be real for everybody, but I know for myself, I was the same way. I was so tense, I was so gassed out by the end of the third round. I've never felt that in my life.
And sometimes as well, you know, it does make a difference when you're taking a fight on short notice and you've not had the time to build it up in your head. The difference with du Plessis is he was signed to another organization.
What jitters? What jitters are you talking about?
And it's the counter shots that we're talking about, Dan. Absolutely.
He does so well under pressure. Back left him. Lands the clean punches that he needs to.
He is happy with that.
So under pressure here, but lands a clean hook to the side of Perez's head. Drops him to the canvas, lands a couple more shots. Ducks into that short left hook. Really unusual punch, like a shovel punch.
Right on the ear.
A la Robbie Lawler. Right to the temple, drops him up against the canvas, and then lands a couple more shots to seal the deal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially. 3 minutes, 22 seconds of round number 1. Your winner by KO victory, Dricus Steel Knocks du Plessis.
Thursday morning.
Ready, let's fight.
John Phillips, plus 320, the underdog out of the southpaw stance in black. Hamzat.
Oh,
man! Shot.
Look at that, though. A beautiful head kick straight into a double leg. I mean, my word, talk about executing your game plan.
Yeah, that was really, really smart work. You can tell that's something they probably worked on and drilled in the back, came out, executed a big kick right to the shot, because you knew Phillips was going to try to counter you right away.
And with respect to Phillips, this is kind of his weaker area. He likes to be on the feet. He's an excellent brawler. He's got heavy, heavy hands. As I said, a lot of knockouts on his resume. But if you're Hamzat, this is where you want to be. And you want to be here this quick.
And how about the wherewithal to literally bring him right over to his corner?
Yeah. And only having the amount of professional fights as he has, he's showing that he's, you know, experienced beyond his, you know, record shows, excuse me.
Well, last 2 wins he had came against previously undefeated fighters, so.
John's slowly building a base, or slowly getting to his feet, but he's slowly getting cracked in the face. He's already bust open.
He's tough, though. Phillips is tough.
Yeah, no, he's tough.
He's got to endure this. He's got to get back up to his feet, Mike. He can't just sit here. And that's beautiful work. Pulled that knee out right to mount. He's going to give up his back. Throws the hooks in. He's got 1 hook in so far, only 1.
This is bad for Phillips, and this is what we said before about the hammer fist and the ground and pound. He generates tremendous power.
He's using the small knuckles, the uncovered part of his fist.
My word. You know, and he almost called Phillips daydreaming. Or not, he just, like, it was so quick. He threw a head kick and immediately into the double leg takedown. And, like, you could be forgiven for anybody getting caught by that because it was so fast.
And he is just going to work right now on Phillips' face with these punches, man.
And look at that corner, man. I mean, I don't understand the word he's saying, but I get what he's saying. He's talking him through it. He's telling him what to do. Phillips is like, all right, I've got to give you at least 1 back.
Yeah, he is.
Gave him a little cheeky one there, but he's trying to get back to his feet. But look at the leg position. Hamzat has that leg tied up there. That makes it, he's trying to pull it through. Trying to pull the leg through, trying to get up. Now John's just trying to cover his face.
He's non-stop with these punches. This is amazing ground and pound work here from Chimaev.
And you can hear the impact. They're only little short rabbit punches, but he's generating a lot of power.
What I like, Mike, is he's using those little knuckles to cut him. Yeah.
Where there's no cover. The glove doesn't cover those knuckles.
Well, the significant strikes starting to pile up. Total strike numbers there.
There's an elbow.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Jeez
He's
Louise.
really going to work here.
Man.
Yeah, this could be, I don't want to say it. I don't want to jinx anybody. I don't want to say it too soon.
I really feel for John Phillips here because he just, right off the bat, I mean.
He's got that wrist. The Dagestani handcuff.
The Dagestani handcuff. Right? Yep, that's it. He's got it there. He's going to control that wrist. And then
look at that. Quarter Nelson, half Nelson.
Quarter Nelson, I'll say, but what do I know? I'm English.
That's for sure. It's wrestling.
How about the knot on the forehead of John Phillips?
Yeah, that's a real mouse.
He's turning into a rat at this point.
Yeah, it's, I mean, this is domination. It really is. And this is what I saw from the fights that I watched. This is how every single one of them went. Before the guy, what was his name? Sidney Wheeler, I think. And he apparently was a bright prospect. Now he's trying to take the neck.
Nice work there from Phillips to at least avoid that guillotine, but he
is
got to get out of here.
You got to give Phillips some props.
Yeah.
He's tough. He's just taken, I don't know how many punches to the face. Not gigantic haymakers, granted. Small little shots.
But they're doing work. They're busting him up.
Busting him up. He's still trying to get back to his feet. He's still trying to defend. He's still trying to find a way to win this fight. And there's 50 seconds left to the start of the next round.
Like, you weren't kidding about these hammer fists from Chimaev.
Yeah.
Man. And he has not stopped in terms of the output and pace over 4+ minutes.
Yeah,
he has rendered
38 seconds left, John, and he's just now beginning to taper off a little bit. But I have a feeling with 1 minute in between rounds, the way he fights and the way he trains, this is what he has been prepared for. He could probably do this for 25 minutes if he had to.
But for Phillips, hopefully he's going to make it to another 20 seconds, and he gets to re-go, and he gets to at least try and do some work on the feet. Because I feel like he got caught off guard there a little bit. Now, granted, that's because Chimaev took that. He created that situation.
Well, next level toughness from John Phillips, but a 10-8 first round in all likelihood for Chimaev. Round 2 next.
Yeah, he was smiling. He didn't look like he was tired at all. In fact, the corner of John Phillips has said, "Are you happy?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm delirious. I've just been smashed in the face 75 times or however many times, and this is bad because, of course, right back in the same position." You just saw John Phillips kind of just take a sigh there and just couldn't believe that he's back in here. Now he's doing the right thing. He's crawling to the fence. He's trying to work his way back up, but Chimaev knows what he's doing here. He's got that leg locked up again. Phillips tries to pull it out. But it's rinse and repeat. It's just like round one.
Yeah, we just took a minute break. That's it. Right back to where we left off. And I just don't know if John Phillips can continue to take that kind of punishment for 15 minutes. Chimaev is going to get a finish if this continues to go the way it is.
Now he's got the knee on the belly. It was also a tough weight cut, seemingly, for John Phillips. He said he was lighter during fight week, but he was the last to weigh in and only had a couple minutes to spare.
Darce choke, wait for it.
That's it, Mike. He's got it.
There's the
tap. Wow. Comes on Chimaev by submission. And he stays undefeated with an absolutely outstanding debut.
Oh, man, you couldn't ask for a better debut. You come out, you do something sneaky, it looks good, you get the takedown, your ground and pound is ferocious. You go, boom, right off the second round, he comes out. He wastes no time. Right now, he's felt Phillips out. He knows where he can win this fight, Mike.
Yeah, and listen, that takedown was so impressive because Phillips actually defended. He had one underhook, but he turned the corner perfectly. And then from here, he's pounding him in the face and he's setting up the Darce choke there. And there it is. The arm comes under the fist, so the neck, he grabs his own bicep, and then he just torques, and that's that. And it's a disappointing night for John Phillips. It really is, you know, because you train so hard. You do a full training camp.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 12 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a Darce choke, comes at Boris Chimaev.
That goes for Lerone Murphy, who got the call for this one about 4 weeks ago, worked hard on his get-ups. We'll see how soon that man, the Brazilian Ricardo Ramos,
okay, you ready?
chooses to test that ground game of Murphy. And with that touch of gloves, we are underway. Ramos in yellow, Lerone Murphy, the plus 145 underdog, is in black.
Yeah, you said it best, John. Been working on the get-ups. Look at that.
Yeah, he comes out right away with the kicks.
Beautiful kicking technique there. But Lerone Murphy is such a talented boxer, so any fighter is always going to look to take him down. So, of course, he's been working on the takedown defense, working a lot on getting back to his feet. And there he is, Ramos. He did that a couple of fights ago as well. That just shows a level of comfort in there, you know, to throw those unorthodox things. It shows he's dealing with the pressure well.
I wouldn't go to the well too much with it, though, with a guy like Murphy in front of me. He just did it again.
Yeah, just...
Slapping calf kick, nice. Follows it up. He's being very aggressive with these low kicks early. I like that feint, too, Mike, where he's letting him know, hey, maybe I'll take you down, maybe not.
And Murphy showing a lot of feints.
Oh, man, he does that so well.
Every time, you're right.
Right under that arm.
He kind of wraps around, swings them around in a circle.
He jumps right on your back.
He is very talented. And this is the fight for Murphy now. I'm sure he's prepared this many times with his training partners, Kane Musa, old training partner of mine. Shout out, Kane. Hope you're well, bud. This is... I'm sure they've worked on this. Oh, man, he just ate a knee there.
Trying to crack a coconut.
You know, he got kneed in the face, but he's out of the position. He's out of danger almost.
Yeah, in reverse, got him up. Nice body shots there from Murphy.
UFC veteran Luke Barnett among those in the corner of Lerone Murphy tonight, as you see there.
Nice job. Now Murphy's back up to his feet. This is where he wants to be.
I'll tell you what, they're not doing Murphy any favors with the matchups, though.
My God, right?
You know, two very, very tough guys, but that is the way it is. It's the UFC. What is that? He's got to stop doing it. Because, I mean, for my money, listen, it's great. You know, it's creative. It's whatever you want to call it.
But it's not going to hurt.
Look at the risk reward. It's not going to hurt, and you're leaving yourself open to counters.
Very nice.
So therefore, for my money, it's not worth the risk because Murphy hits very hard. He's got a long reach, and he's very fast. So when he's doing that creative little thing there, he might eat a straight shot, a straight left down the pipe.
There it goes again, Mike.
Yeah, he's not listening to me, that's for sure.
But one thing, nice job there from Murphy, ducking under that. One thing that Ramos was doing that was really nice takedown here. Beautiful reversal.
Look at that, nicely done.
Not sure that was part of the game plan coming in for Murphy.
I guarantee it wasn't. You know, Ramos
His coaches are going to be a little upset with that one, I would think.
He's got very, very high-level jiu-jitsu. On top of that, when you look at the frame, long arms, long, skinny legs. What does that mean? It means painful chokes, painful guillotines, painful rear naked chokes. But look at the scrambling of Murphy.
Doing a really good job of staying out of danger in these positions. But that was a simple mistake, but I guarantee he's going to learn from that. He's going to be like, okay, I'm not even bothered taking him down. I'm going to try to keep this fight on the feet where I feel most comfortable.
Yeah, I assume in the corner,
they'll let him know.
They'll say, hey, what was that?
You Brits don't hold back either. You gotta let him know.
Taking, well, I don't know, maybe.
Wow, I was wrong,
the game
Mike.
plan. What do we know?
We don't, you know.
Nothing.
Just a couple of bums, Mike.
Just a couple of washed up bums. I used to be someone, Paul.
Yeah, me too.
Back in the day.
He's out. Ground and pound.
Oh, I thought he was out there for a second.
He's got 1:18 left to do this. Beautiful elbows here from Murphy.
See how he's got that leg tied up. That's nice work.
And maybe that's what he knew, John. Maybe he knew if I can get on top, avoid the submissions, I can really land my ground and pound. If I'm as powerful on the feet, with that downward momentum, I could take this guy out.
Yeah, and if I'm Ramos, I'm getting back to the feet, lickety split.
Ooh. Murphy is throwing everything into that, but he's being smart. He's not going all the way down into the guard.
Oh,
beautiful ground, but he's out to be out.
They're big shots. The referee's watching closely.
Oh.
He doesn't look good.
Oh, my God.
Right hand splits the
Heavy
guard.
shots.
That's it.
Murphy still undefeated.
Wow. Wow. That was a beautiful performance. He defied the odds of what even Michael even thought he was going to be able to do. He shouldn't have taken him down. He goes down. He says, oh, yeah? Take a look at this, and finishes with some brutal ground and pound.
He put him in a beautiful position. He tied up that leg and then just teed off time and time again. And Ramos had no answer for it whatsoever. It started with the takedown, comes in, straight left, just misses that elbow, goes straight into a double leg, straight down, and then here's a nice big elbow.
Oh my
that
God.
one lands right on the button. And you can see that Ramos is hurt there.
That makes you question your career choices,
and then
Mike.
here's the finish there. Stands in half guard, he has the other leg tied up, and then just tees off. One after the other, power shot after power shot.
He's leaning into the ref like, please, God, get him off of me at this point.
Yeah, he wasn't really fighting back at all.
As soon as he got, the ref pulled him off.
Yeah, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Rich Mitchell's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 18 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Lerone, the Miracle Murphy.
We are underway. Cannonier is in the black trunks. Cyril Asker is in the white.
A beautiful right hand there from Asker. Does a really nice job. A lot of times you see heavyweights are just big, strong guys. They throw with a lot of power, and it slows you down, sometimes overextends you on your punches. Asker does a nice job of keeping his hands quick and accurate. Beautiful sprawl there from Cannonier. Those are some massive, massive legs Asker's gonna have to get a hold of to get him down.
Both guys 7-1 coming in. Cannonier, 4 wins by knockout. Actually went 5 rounds for a win over Tony Lopez back in 2014. That a feather in his cap as well, as he gets that knee up to the midsection of Asker.
Interesting thing for Cannonier is only one of his coaches was able to make it here to corner him. His main coach couldn't due to passport issues, so sometimes you see that can affect a guy fight week and just their confidence not having their main guy in their corner.
Well, you see it later tonight. Junior Dos Santos, his longtime boxing coach, Luis Doria, was not in his corner for the Alistair Overeem fight. He is here in Zagreb tonight. Richard Stout serving as chief corner for Jared Cannonier tonight.
Nice combination from Cannonier. Now he's starting to move his head a little bit.
Asker's got a tremendous chin. You see the confidence he has in it.
And he's got a massive head holding that chin.
His head's bigger than yours.
He is. He's in my club. He's in the Pro Magnum club. That initial takedown Cannonier defended has got to bring a lot of confidence. That was step one for him to win this fight, was defend that takedown. This is exactly where he wants it to play out.
Cannonier, a switch stance fighter, gets that left leg to the midsection.
And very flexible for a guy that size, with a big old leg to get up there. Felt like he paid too much for Sean Jordan. And we see that a lot. You know, guy debuts, you don't see the best of him. They fight a veteran, and they don't settle in to fight enough. A much better version of Cannonier so far. Nice head movement there. Off center line, overhand left, gorgeous technique.
Cannonier lands to the body once again. He was the -160 favorite coming in. Cyril Asker, the +130 underdog. Oh! Huge left hand for Cannonier! Oh, Asker's not going to survive this. The killer gorilla, Jared Cannonier. Asker still out on the canvas. They'll tend to him. Cannonier making a statement tonight. Man.
Take a look here, beautiful handiwork, fakes the left, comes straight right, and look as he shifts his stance to a lefty stance, brings his right leg forward as he comes over the top with that left hand. Watch this, high-level stuff that we're seeing now in the UFC. Fighters like TJ Dillashaw, Dominic Cruz, guys shifting stances mid-combination. Excellent work there from Cannonier. He said to me this week that Asker gets a little predictable, and on his side, he didn't want to be predictable at all, and it paid off, and he has got some massive, massive power.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Grant Waterman has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 44 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier.
Look, Kevin Holland slightly the favorite at close, -135. Michael Venom Page, +115. Page in white, Holland is in black, and we are underway.
Page with that very sideways stance. I asked him about why people don't leg kick him more. He said he encourages people to try to leg kick him.
That was a beautiful leg kick by Venom.
Beautiful leg kick. Hands really low by Page. Holland's gonna have to make him feel uncomfortable.
Jab gets through for Holland.
This is that style that we talked about, that point karate style. He has that sideways stance, that ability to blitz, but also so creative.
It's fast.
Look at this. And puts on a show.
Leg kick is there for Holland.
I asked him about the leg kicks, Joe, and he said, by showing you that you can leg kick him, you become predictable. Because most will take that option. And because he just develops counters to that option.
Here's the clinch. And this is what I was wondering. Would Kevin Holland try to initiate the ground game?
He needed to.
Where he has a big advantage.
He's very proud of that black belt under Travis Lutter. He talks about it constantly. When he does use it, he finds success, right? We saw him submit Chiesa. We saw him submit Tim Means. We have seen him constantly have success when he decides to use his grappling.
And he's controlling Venom Page here in the clinch, which is ideal for him. Tire this dude out, wear him out, make him do something he's not as comfortable doing, which is grappling and clinching. Wear those arms and legs out, drain his gas tank, slow him down.
Now, Venom Page trains with this young kid, this wrestler that came into my gym. And, I mean, this kid wrestled with my entire team and went through the whole workout. And we put him through the grinder. So Venom Page is getting some really good wrestling from this kid.
Norbert Novenyi, 24 years of age, and Michael Venom Page called him essentially a hybrid of himself.
And there's that point karate style that I'm talking about, where he just can leap in and close distance at a shocking way. And look at this, he initiates the clinch and lands the left hand.
Venom Page, longtime rep of London Shoot Fighters, the first MMA gym in the UK. Body kick, and a nice combination up top for Venom Page.
That was a nice body kick. Good right hand over the top. He might have stunned Kevin.
Oh yeah, looked like it a little bit. I would imagine being in front of Michael Venom Page, it takes a little time to kind of gather the information to try to build a game plan to get this dude. Because he's moving so much and he's moving so awkwardly, it's not something you see very often inside the octagon. And he's so fast when he does attack.
Well, it's just so hard to time because it's so unusual. Unless you have sparring partners that can do that, you probably don't.
Oh!
Another right hand landed for Page. Holland landed a good leg kick that knocked him down.
MVP has only been finished one time in 23 pro fights coming in. Kevin Holland locking eyes with President Trump a moment ago. 90 seconds here to go round one.
And you knew when Michael Venom Page was signed, one of the guys with their hand up for the fight would be Kevin Holland.
100%.
He's always down. When you fight Hamzat Chimaev on a day's notice, you're not afraid to fight anyone. Kevin Holland was happy to get this opportunity.
They break away from the clinch here in the final minute of round one. Big right hand from Page.
Kevin's just walking him down, trying to put pressure on him.
Kevin's having a tough time tracking him down, though, Joe.
Yeah, Holland has landed just 28% of his significant strike attempts thus far.
But what he's doing in these wild exchanges is at least making it ugly and giving himself the opportunity to land one of those big shots.
One of the ways to control a guy that clinches to really collapse the side that you got the overhook. Oh!
You may have heard Kevin Holland say to his corner man, he's faster than we thought. Pretty good counter left there from Holland, or so it appeared. That's a big right hand for Holland.
Beautiful right hand there by Kevin. And I guess it is the speed, but it's the understanding of the style, right? Knowing where he's safe, knowing what actions to take to make sure you can't get to him getting to his attacks. I think that's probably what's hard for Kevin to figure out right now. Because look at the range at which he's making him fight at.
Yeah.
Doesn't even seem like anybody can hit anyone this far away from him. But then he darts in, and then he gets back to space.
Coach Dean Thomas, your mic is hot. What do you have?
Such a puzzle to solve, and Kevin Holland's having a problem with that. He really needs to get a takedown, but when you spend your entire career working on your takedown defense, because that's what everybody told him, he never really got a chance to work on his offense, and now it's coming back to haunt him.
We'll see if Holland can try to employ some offensive wrestling here. Oh, good right hand.
I think Holland needs to crash into him with an extended combination. Try to get 3-4 punches off as he's kind of chasing Venom Page down.
Little slip by Venom Page gave Holland the opportunity to close the distance. No takedown as yet.
He's doing a good job of attacking the hands. Kevin needs to get his hands locked around the body and get the pressure going.
Got him down. There it is. Got him down. This is huge for Kevin Holland.
He's got the choke. He's got the choke.
Oh, big elbow from Holland after Venom Page escaped.
And Holland can generate tremendous power from even close quarters. Remember when he knocked out Jacare off his back?
Oh, my goodness.
This was huge for Holland with all this time to work.
That was amazing watching that. I'd never seen anything like it.
But it just speaks to the power that he has, even at 185 pounds.
Still plenty of time with which to work for Kevin Holland. Just over 2 minutes in round two.
That's what I was going to say, John. He doesn't need to rush. He's got plenty of time. He needs to make sure he's got Venom Page secure. Settle him, find space, get a couple big strikes off, and then resettle it. Don't try to throw so many punches from the top that you lose control of Venom Page. Kevin's got his elbow right in his throat trying to choke him.
He's losing control, just as you said. Exactly what you said, DC.
Trying to throw too many.
Beautiful job defensively by Venom Page, back to his feet under 2 minutes here, round 2. And a big right hand from Venom Page causes a little cut under the left eye of Holland.
Did you see him trying to counter with that overhand right as he was backing up?
Crazy.
He barely missed that strike as Kevin was crashing into him. Holland's got to be very careful. He's got to keep his hands where they need to be when he starts to attack now.
Good low kick by Kevin.
Beautiful low kick. Another right hand by Page. That right hand landed clean, man. Another one. Yeah. He hurt Kevin bad. I mean, Kevin might be hurt, man. That right hand before that one.
I think so, too.
Yeah, the right hand before that one hurt him.
Holland attacks the body late in round 2. Hugely important for Venom Page to have not spent the bulk of the round fighting off of his back. Both fighters have landed exactly 27 significant strikes thus far.
Oh, it was that same elbow that he did at the beginning, or the end rather, of the first.
Check out the new ESPN MMA show, Good Guy, Bad Guy, with Daniel Cormier and Chael Sonnen. Watch on YouTube, ESPN 2E+, and listen wherever you get your podcast. DC and Chael every Monday and Thursday. Don't miss it.
It seems like when he throws the right hand, he steps behind and trips Kevin Holland.
There was something happening there that they were talking about. I don't know what it was.
I don't know if maybe Kevin tried to reach to shake his hand or something. It was at the very start of the round. I don't know. I mean, Venom Page is throwing that uppercut from his hip, man. Oh, nice foot sweep.
Look at this, though. Kevin's on his back.
Oh.
Kevin's got to step over the leg to hook it. Oh, yeah, Kevin tried to shake his hand, and Michael Venom Page hit him with a 1-2.
Kevin's hanging on him here, trying to drag him to the ground.
Venom Page is making a massive mistake not attacking the lock there. He's got to attack the lock. He's trying to turn back towards Holland. But if he turns back towards him, all Holland has to do is pull him away from the octagon, and he'll have top control.
And as soon as Venom lets go rather of this head, Kevin's going to be up top of him.
Now we can start to get up. Yep. The moment Kevin's head came back inside, Venom Page had a chance.
So Venom Page's defensive grappling has held up 2 takedowns on 4 attempts.
Heavy right hand by Venom.
That's a big one.
And he's just so good at that trip. That trip is beautiful.
Oh, my goodness.
Fight! Oh, he's so entertaining.
He's frustrating. I think it's just kind of frustrating for Kevin Holland.
It's going to be frustrating for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
A lot of gamesmanship from Michael Venom Page. Holland has finally met his match in that department. Under 3 minutes to decide it.
Nice kick to the body. Oh, the right hand. Look at this. Oh! Nasty elbow. That no-look spin-around elbow.
Oh, my goodness. And it cut Kevin under the eye now. Kevin's got a pretty good cut under his left eye now.
Yeah, and some serious swelling as well. Venom Page moving laterally. Holland trying to cut an angle. Big miss with the left hand.
Kevin looks a little bit frustrated and looks like he's slowing down.
I think that's the most frustrating thing in this, right? You're not used to missing that much.
Right.
You're not used to whiffing on your shots as much as Kevin has had to miss tonight. And it's just annoying. And I know it would drive me crazy. I might just put my hands down and run after it. It would be so annoying to fight him. But it's a very effective style to fight in mixed martial arts.
But in all fairness, this is kind of a tailor-made fight in that Kevin doesn't have great wrestling. So he's kind of forced to stand with it. But you see a tentative Kevin Holland, which is so unusual. Nice straight left.
It's just, yeah, it's taken him now 14 minutes to try to figure out how to attack this guy. He got the one takedown, was able to gain some top control, hold him down a little bit. He's gotten to the clinch. But it's like the moment they get into space, the in and out action of Michael Venom Page, the comfort in the striking is causing Kevin problems.
This coach's cam is brought to you by Cuervo Tequila as we check in on Holland's corner.
Lean! Put your guard up! And throw the uppercut as soon as he throws the right!
Head off center, throw it. Now! Now! Elbow, knee to the body. You dig deep, Kevin. This is for everything.
Go to right, and then a left uppercut.
One more.
He's
You
just
can do it.
so frustrated in not being able to touch this guy.
Look. He's like, fight me, right? Like, but maybe that's what you do, right? You fight his ego.
Get him frustrated.
Yeah, you challenge his ego, like, man, are you gonna fight me or what?
Late shoulder strike from Holland. But Michael Venom Page forced a lot of misses out of Holland tonight. And in all likelihood, Michael Venom Page has done enough to win the UFC debut.
Right here you see MVP with the beautiful right hand. Right there lands. Body kick lands for Michael Venom Page. Another right hand lands. Another right hand lands for Michael Venom Page. It was, look at the first back elbow right here. Nasty. Lands on Holland as he tries to come together. Holland had the choke. He goes to his back, tries to cover him. Did a good job of landing some ground and pound. Venom Page lands a right hand, steps behind him, knocks him to the mat. Another spinning back elbow by Michael Venom Page. This one lands on the chest of Kevin Holland. What a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision.